That could take an hour on its own, but certainly she has many, many achievements. One of the greatest was that she certainly made being an entrepreneur, being a businessman, being an achiever, not something you look down on, as some people did. The snobs at the top and those who were envious at the bottom frowned on this. She made that acceptable. She also had individual achievements like the Falklands and like the selling of council houses and like the stability of finance and like the lowering of taxes. One could go on and on. But the other legacy will be, of course, that she was the first woman Prime Minister of Great Britain. And obviously the first woman is stared at more carefully than any other normal Prime Minister. And she will go down in history as one of the great Prime Ministers. Well, I believe her relationship with Ronald Reagan, with President Reagan, was very close. In fact, I witnessed it on 2 occasions. There was no doubt she held him in high regard, and I could see very clearly that he held her in high regard. And that makes for mutual goodwill for both countries. The British have always had a soft spot for the Americans, and I like to believe it's true the other way around. But those two were clearly keen to keep that relationship strong. One of the loveliest things one saw anecdotally from the sidelines was that what a gentleman Ronald Reagan was. Of course she was the Prime Minister of our country and a very tough Prime Minister, but Reagan somehow managed to treat her like a lady at all times and show what a complete gentleman he was. And it added to the friendship and it added to the relationship, in my judgment. Well, very different to 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. When she resigned, the nation was divided between those who were worshippers and followers and supporters and those who thought she was the most awful woman. But as each year goes by and she grows older and older, the affection is going very strong indeed. And I would say now she's a great national treasure now. And that grows almost with every day.